Hi everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well, my friends. Happy Monday, almost home time. Almost home time. Hay fever's kicking in today. I must admit, look, my eyes are so red. Anyway, if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. City season is well under the way in terms of West Ham transfer rumours. We did a whole show about it this afternoon at lunchtime. Rattling through another 8 or so transfer rumours. It's crazy. But I bring with you today the Hammers headlines for the 13th of June. God, we're getting through. Transfer window's been open for 3 days already. 3 days. God, don't all rush in at once. All the signings. Although maybe this week. Maybe this week we may well see a signing or two, and we'll talk about that in a second. Brought to you in association with KUMB.com. As always, 25 years and still going strong. Still going strong. Yesterday we did something a bit different, just to try and break up, the whole theme of transfer rumours and look at some rumours of players. The shoulda, woulda, couldas. We did retro rumours, which was about 10 or so players, all the way from Gordon Banks to Drogba, Neymar, Petr Cech, Cavani, Riquelme. There's obviously Kante and N'Golo Kante, and many, many more. Check it out on the channel. It's a bit of fun. And the people we should have signed, and the people we did sign. So, for example, Petr Cech, we didn't sign him, 19-year-old lad. He then went to Rennes and spent 2 years at Rennes before going to Chelsea and having a illustrious career at Chelsea, then going to Arsenal. So we didn't sign Petr Cech when he was 19. We bought instead a man twice his age in Raymond van der Houw. So Raymond van der Houw from Man United we signed instead. That type of thing. So it's quite funny. Anyway, I bring for you today 3 stories as always. First one is about, as I said, about some potential signings. Would be nice. Obviously, we signed Dan Rigg on Friday, which we brought to you as it happened because we were live at the time. So the youngster from Man City, who was courted by several clubs and signed for West Ham on the dot. So that was great to see. But we're apparently set to start our summer signing transfer bonanza very, very shortly. That's the timescale, very, very shortly. With apparently medicals scheduled in for Aguerd and for Patrick Kelly as well. Daily Mail revealed yesterday in their print edition that West Ham are finalising terms over the £25 million move for the 26-year-old Moroccan international Aguerd, who's cut short his international commitments apparently, and a medical has been scheduled in for the next coming days, and also the Hammers are progressing with their move for Clorane's 17-year-old midfielder Patrick Kelly, with Belfast Live claiming on the 10th that medical is set to be completed by the 20th. It's a long old medical, isn't it? So these two are a start. They're a start with Dan Rigg as well. We definitely need a lot more first teamers as well, and there will be, I'm sure. I hope. Anyway, some potential outs. So it's been reported, several news sources, including Clarence Hugh, that Fulham are after a couple of our players. We'll talk about Benny first. So Benrahma apparently they're allegedly ready to launch a £15 million bid for the midfielder. That's according to several sources who claim he's on his way out of London Stadium. Anthony did a big show about Benrahma. Do we sell him? Don't we sell him? The other day we also did our keep, loan, sell, where people sort of gave us their opinions and voted. So check all that. That was some good stuff. But they claim that Fulham boss Marcus Silva is keeping an eye on the situation with Benrahma, and as I said, could launch a £15 million bid for the Algerian ace. But similarly, Arthur Masuaku, so it could be a double deal potentially. He's also a transfer target with Fulham. Marco Silva managed Masuaku during his time at Olympiacos. So they reckon around 5 million quid. I think if they give us 5 million quid, I think we bite our hands off from Arthur. So maybe they might do 15 million quid. Seems a bit cheap for Benrahma in terms of what he can bring to the table. He's had a stellar season rather, at West Ham. Obviously Brentford, he was ripping it up in the Championship as well. So we'll see. But I can see obviously Arthur going, if anything. But yeah, I think he's one. Arthur, you look at the people above him. He's got Cresswell above him. He's got Ben Johnson, potentially Longelo if he stays around. We spoke about today the Rennes left back Truffet, who we're also interested in, and it seems to be a lot of left backs we're interested in. So yeah, I think it's Arthur's. Arthur could be out the door, and I don't think many people will be too sad with that. Benrahma is a divisive player. Some people love him, some people hate him. I think it depends what type of game he plays that week, to be honest. But he's a creative player. He's a creative player, and something we like at West Ham. We like that sort of creative player. As I said, I think he had 8 goals, 4 or 5 assists last season. Not a bad return at all for him. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Next, we have we're pretty rich apparently, according to the football club's valuation, the European Elite 2022 report, the Football Benchmark report. There we go. We're quite rich. We are the 16th most valuable club in Europe, apparently. And yeah, we sit pretty 16th in this illustrious table, topped by Real Madrid. We've returned to the top 32 after a 1 year absence. And the club's enterprise value is reported at 450 million. Very nice too. Very nice too. The only Premier League clubs ahead of us are the usual suspects, basically the greedy 6, really. So United, who are 2nd, Liverpool, who are 5th, City was 6th, which was, but I suppose it takes everything into account in terms of their marketing. And Man United is still a huge marketing pool across Asia, particularly. Chelsea was 7th, Spurs were 9th, and Arsenal were 11th. So then we were next. It comes obviously with West Ham at this sort of real crossroads this summer. We're sitting pretty at 16th, the 16th most richest club. Time to show it now, isn't it? A little bit, I think, to be honest. And so it's time to start acting like the 16th richest club as well, and investing obviously in the squad. And we've got lots of potential. I think I've got a list of about 80 or 90 people we've been linked with this season already, this close season. And indeed, Danny Kudrinski had a nice little boosty bonus in that he got a nice little dividend out of Sainsbury's, with the supermarket chain's investors sharing a £300 million share of dividends. A quarter of that, 75 million, will go to the 2 biggest shareholders, which are the Qatar Investment Authority, which has 15%, and the second biggest shareholder is Mr. Daniel Kudrinski, who has a 10% stake, netting him a nice little 30 million quid. Not bad Monday, is it? Not bad Monday. I've had worse days, innit? It's like that Only Fools and Horses when they get the watch and it goes for whatever it is and he goes, oh, it's all right, I've had worse days. This is worse days for Danny, isn't it? 30 million. Let's give it straight across and then we can get that's a good pay for, isn't it? No worries, Dan. No, we'll take it off your hands. It's fine. And that's it, my friends. Nice and short and sweet one today. As I said, if you're new around here, all the usual stuff. Give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Maybe become a channel member. We'll be doing our monthly draw this week for a signed Tony Cottee and McAvenny signed print, and then we're going to be doing weekly draws with Untuck It, nice shirts, a nice bit of clobber. So every week we'll be giving one of them away. So anyway, take care everyone, stay safe, wash those hands, stay, like you said, cheeky. Most importantly, stay positive, keep the faith, my friends. And we'll be back as soon as possible. We're back tomorrow probably. Take care, ciao for now.